Today on Around Town, we'll take you to the swearing-in ceremony of Sabra Pierre Scott, the new Director of Quality Control and Performance Management. Then, witness Ronald OLeary take the oath of office as the new Cleveland Housing Court Judge. We'll be right back with more Around Town.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Today we'll be swearing in Sabra, what's the T for?
Tina.
Tina. Sabra Tina Pierre Scott. Now she is the first director of the Mayor's Office of Quality Control and Performance Management. Ms. Scott began her career with the City of Cleveland in 1982 as a neighborhood planner with the Department of Community Development. In '86, she was appointed as an administrative assistant to Cleveland City Council, where she served two Council President Forbes and Westbrook. She later joined the Cleveland Clerk of Court's office, where she initiated a record management and retention plan and assisted with computerization of the courtroom. In 2001, she was elected to Cleveland City Council and re-elected in 2005. Ms. Scott was hired to run the City Stat Plus office in 2014. Currently, Ms. Scott serves as interim program manager of that office. There she has streamlined reporting processes for 6 departments, recruiting and improving employee efficiency, resulting in improvement in employee efficiency and reporting standards. This, in turn, has saved the City of Cleveland money. This office will continue to research and recommend operations and administrative best practices and processes of improvement for the entire city. The Office of Quality Control and Performance Management will monitor and assess program and service delivery to the citizens of Cleveland. This office will track departmental performance and incorporate efficient, effective, and economically sound process improvement methods to ensure a high level of accountability, compliance, and quality control. Ms. Scott is a board member of the Holding Trust, Park Trust. She is a graduate of Laurel School, Case Western Reserve University, and Mandel School of Applied Science, and I am pleased to administer the oath of office to Sabra T. Pierre Scott as the first director of the new Department of the Mayor's Office of Quality Control and Performance Management. You ready, Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Sabra T. Pierre Scott,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution.
Don't get too far ahead of me. The Constitution of the State of Ohio.
of the United States and the state of Ohio.
Good. And codified ordinance
And codified ordinances
and charter
and charter
of the City of Cleveland.
of the city of Cleveland.
That I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties of
discharge the duties
the
of
Director of the Mayor's Office
Director of the Mayor's Office
of Quality Control
of Quality Control
and Performance Manager
and Performance
Management
and Performance Management
to the City of Cleveland,
to the city of
State of Ohio,
State of Ohio
during my continuance in said office.
during my continuance in said office.
Congratulations, Ms. Scott. That's yours.
Oh, my. So, all right. Many of you know me to be one of many, many words, and very long on explanations and how I feel about things. So my staff and I work very hard to make sure I stay on script and to stay focused and to stick to only what is before me, which are bullet points. Thank you, Mayor Jackson, for the opportunity to lead and develop the framework of the mayor's office. Whew, I promised Randy of quality control. And performance management. I'd like to recognize my family, my sister India and Peter, Lee. Thanks. My brother Karen and my sister-in-law Karen and my brother Peter. Sorry, Peter. I'm sorry, Peter. And Mr. Howard Bradley, all of whom spends a lot of time in our home and at our kitchen table, either in debates or definitely over food, and every now and then libations that range between coffee and red wine. Thanks, I feel better. Sorry, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to start again, and thank you for the opportunity. Leadership, so important. To be able to have that opportunity to lead, and to especially lead a group of people who I can't wait to introduce you to, and to lead the city and the citizens of Cleveland into a new effort to assure that we deliver quality and customer service to the residents who have emboldened us with carrying forth their hopes and their dreams, has been an extraordinarily exciting moment in my life. We'd like to acknowledge Chief Darnell Brown and Chief Natoya Walker Minor, who set the foundation from the Mayor's Office of Efficiency Task Force to CityStat that now provides us with the guiding principles that we espouse every day when we come to work. We have special thanks to our partners, Isaac Curry, who is our structured query language expert, and our database developer, Terrell Cole, who has been our partner in operations and IT. I'd like to also extend special thanks to directors Cosgrove, Cox, Davis, Gordon, McNamara, OLeary, and their staff for their cooperation and collaboration with our office. Our mission as the Mayor's Office of Quality Control and Performance Management is to monitor and assess programs and service delivery, track and improve performance of departments, incorporate efficient, effective, and economically sound business processes, and to ensure accountability, compliance, and quality control. Our staff will implement 4 program areas: audit and compliance, quality control, performance data monitoring and analytics, and performance improvement. At this time, I'd like to introduce our more senior staff persons, and they kind of are up there with me, and not because of age, it's because of their years with the city of Cleveland. Miss Mary McPhee and Randy Hill. And tomorrow is a very special day beyond today. We have Shane Burgash, Ping Kai, and Curtis Obert, all 3 of whom will celebrate their first anniversary with the City of Cleveland on Tuesday, April 4th. So I did pretty good, Big Randy. I forgot to mention you. That's because I know I'm going to hear it, because he told me if you get up there and start crying, you got to grow up, Sabra. You got to be a director. You can't get emotional. I really, 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 really tried.
But who's the assistant director?
Oh.
I got two.
So in closing, I'd like to thank you once again, Mr. Mayor, for giving us, and when I say us, I truly speak of the team that I just introduced you to. Nothing could have happened without their skill set and expertise over these last 3 years, and particularly the last year, for our office to practice new practices and research best practices and utilize our directors, thank you all, at different departments to say, hey, look, we're trying to try this out. Can we beta test this method? Would you mind us using this ideology? Can we work with your data and your worksheets? And all have allowed us to come into their world because we've also been there to help. And again, thank you for the opportunity to onboard new departments as we take on this new effort. Right now, we have dealt with 6, and the future will be coming to your door anytime soon. And not to be mean, but to be helpful. We are also happy, Mr. Mayor, that you have allowed our staff to utilize our skill set to produce the outcomes that you and the citizens of Cleveland expect. We thank you.
So, how's the remodel going?
Oh my gosh, where do I start? My contractor is amazing. He's made the whole process so easy on me. It's like I've always said, it pays to look for the seal. Ladies, I am not kidding. I always look for the seal.
Oh, I know you do. I do too.
Me too.
That's the truth. When we bought our car, we looked for the seal. When we were searching for daycares, we looked for the seal. I won't even buy shoes online unless I see the seal.
The BBB makes my life easier because I know I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. That's why I always look for the seal.
Open-minded people.
The spirit of innovation.
Passion.
Action.
Rock and roll!
Cleveland.
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 Cleveland. Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland!
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you for coming to see this happen. Judge OLeary and I go way, 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 way back. As a matter of fact, when he was still just a rookie lawyer, his first assignment when he came to work for the Cleveland prosecutor's office happened to be in my room. So that kind of gives you some idea, because now I'm getting ready to retire. And so it's with great joy that I welcome him back to the bench. We had a short period of time to be colleagues on the bench before. Unfortunately, that was cut kind of short, but I'm sure that this time, especially with all of your help, that it'll be a different story. So I wanted to do this as they tell me that you're supposed to do when you do public presentations. So you should be brief, You should be brilliant. You should be done. So I'm going to ask the judge to stand here in front of the podium while I give him this oath. And at this juncture, Judge, if you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Ron OLeary.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Ohio.
And the Constitution of the State of Ohio.
Will administer justice without respect to persons.
Will administer justice without respect to persons.
And faithfully.
And faithfully.
And impartially.
And impartially.
Discharge and perform.
Discharge and perform.
All the duties.
All the duties.
Incumbent upon me.
Incumbent upon me.
As a judge of the Housing Division.
As a judge of the Housing Division.
Of the Cleveland Municipal Court.
Of the Cleveland Municipal Court.
According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
And understanding.
And understanding.
And this I shall do.
And this I shall do.
As I shall answer unto God.
As I shall answer unto God.
Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for coming today. Your Honor, Judge Adrian, thank you. You're one of the people that I've always looked up to, professionally, and I'm glad that we can spend some time again on the court together. You're a man I've always admired and looked up to, and I look forward to learning from you over the next several months. To my family, my wife Jennifer, our daughters Sophie, Cecilia, and Josie, my mother-in-law Joanne, and my father-in-law Ray are here, so thank you all for coming. And I didn't... and everyone here, I have so many friends. I look around, I actually hadn't thought that this many people are going to be here today, so it's kind of, coming from building and housing and having been at the city for so many years, friends that are from there, thank you. Friends at the court, I see Judge Jackson, Judge Moore, and Judge Patton were here. I don't want to miss any. Oh, I'm sorry, Judge Slawinski, you're right in front of me. Thank you all, for being here today. It really means so much to me. I really want to thank the court as well. Everyone who's here worked with Judge Pianka for so many years, and his dedication to service at the city. And to really taking the housing court, which I heard many times people saying, well, it's rat court, and I always, Judge Pianka always said, this is a court that touches so many people's lives in so many ways, and it really is the front line, along with so many other departments, with building and housing and health and fire and others, that it's making the city a better place. And he, along with all of you, built this court to what it is. And as I've gone around the country meeting people, everybody knows about Cleveland and what the Cleveland Housing Court does, and what all of you have done. So I want to thank you all. We're all going to miss Judge Pianka for years and years and years to come. But over the last several months, everyone who's here, you kept the court going, you kept the business going, and that's exactly what Judge Pianka would have wanted all of you to do, and I'm sure that he would be tremendously proud of all of you for keeping that going. And I'm both proud and honored to join you all, and we'll keep that going together. So thank you all very much.